Welcome back to the Everyday Faith Podcast from Eastside with today's faith-rooted principle. Hey there, welcome back. I'm Isaac Johnson. Today is Thursday, April the 30th, and it seems like time is flying. And we're here at the end of April. It feels like that we just started this month, and now we're about to start another one in May. Before we know it, the end of 2026 will be here, and we'll be in 2027. Just feels like time goes quickly. And so really, that's where our principle for today comes. Make the most of every minute that we have. Because the fact of the matter is, we're not promised tomorrow. So we need to make the most of today, of every minute that we have today. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 5, it says, "See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Wherefore be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is." We need to walk circumspectly. We need to realize the time in which we live. There's a story told of the great military leader Napoleon, who conquered much of Europe at the height of the French Empire. And he said this, he said, "There is in the midst of every great battle a 10 to 15 minute period that is the crucial point. Take that period and you win the battle. Lose it and you'll be defeated." Wow. The idea of redeeming the time. So make the most of every single moment that you and I have. None of us know which 10 or 15 minute period may be crucial in our life, in our job, in our family, but we must take the most of every single minute that we have. Just like Napoleon said, hey, there's a 10 to 15 minute period that in that battle, in that war, it is crucial. We don't know exactly what those moments are in life. That's why we must make the most of every single moment that we have. There are more than 600 references to time in the Bible. And obviously, how we use our time is important to God. Psalm 90, verse number 12, Moses prayed this. He said, "So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts to wisdom." When we carefully count our days according to the teaching of the Word of God, we'll realize that this day is the only one that we know that we have. We aren't promised tomorrow. We don't know that we'll have tomorrow, so we must make the most of today. We'll always be able to come up with a reason that we could put off what needs to be done, but we'll wish later that we'd overcome those things. Many people look back at the end of their lives and they regret what they failed to accomplish. The only way to avoid that is to take action today. Make the most of today. There's enough time to do everything that God has planned for you today, provided that we use our time wisely. Just as with money, investing time brings great results. And so our principle for today, at the end of April, make the most of every minute that you have, because we're not promised tomorrow. Thanks for joining us for today's Rooted Principle right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast. If today's conversation has encouraged you, be sure to share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to follow and subscribe so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast.